These all are the best game open world pixel art game style. The interesting part is I have combined the pixel art list as well as 2D games because I think those visuals have a similarity. Can you help this video get 200 likes please? Remember to like this video to support us and please enjoy the video of Top 10 Pixel Art Open World Games for Android and iOS 2025. Pixel Art RPG Open World 2025. Ginsu Suikoden Starleap. Finally, my most favorite pixel art game coming up to mobile. I'm sure you don't know how happy I am right now. I'm a big fan of Suikoden game series on PlayStation and I have played it for more than 10 times and finished it multiple times. The main reason why I will recommend it for you is because the game will have a great and deep storyline and even you will enjoy the game and don't want to stop playing this series. The music is the main reason why it's becoming a legendary RPG. Starleap is a new sequel of pixel art open world base with a great open world base and nice combat mechanism. Turn-based and strategy war game is the main gameplay. Some heroes will have their own skill element and also how we can do a combination attack within your teammate. The voiceover will play crucially to deliver the story to the player and know their characteristic. The main goal is to recruit 108 heroes and complete the mission. Best pixel art open world game Android and iOS. Arcan Terra, a story-driven RPG. From the game's title, it will be easy to know about the game's developer aiming for. Yes, they try to give the player a story-driven base game through a role-playing game genre. Even in the prologue, it will take more than 10 minutes in dialogue. Surprisingly, there is an option to select a different answer and it will give a different storyline. While in the plaza, try to go around and ask the NPC around you, even though the game has a side-scrolling point of view, but we can navigate the main hero into 360 degrees and explore the area. The game's combat mechanism is hack and slash but in a simple way, because we only need to come closer to a certain target for the auto attack. I am pretty sure you will easily learn it. Overall, I love how the graphic looks so detailed and gorgeous even on pixel art style, but we can customize the character appearance based on the equipment or a weapon we are wearing. It will start as a common young boy who wants to serve the empires to protect the kingdom against the rebellion army. Best pixel art open world game RPG. Survivalist. Until now, I'm still waiting for this game to release the Android version, but I didn't get any news about it anymore. I really hope through this video, the developer will make a decision to launch the game for Android user, because on iOS it got a huge success and has been downloaded by so many players. The main gameplay is survival based, but also it has an action RPG open world pixel art concept. So we should try to collect some resources or material to craft a certain equipment to strengthen your main character. But it's not the only way to survive because we have another good idea by helping some monkeys. And they will become our allies who are supporting in combat and following you along the journey. Seriously, this open world game has such a huge world that we can explore. I don't even know the age of the limit. There are some life indicators we should be concerned about, like energy to avoid the exhausted by sleeping or eating some food, and also remember to keep checking the equipment durability, so it won't be broken while you are in combat. Sword of Confalaria. I know you will get confused to see this game on this list because most of you know if this game is kind of a tactical gameplay, but actually we can do an exploration when you play the storyline mode. So there is so many chance for us to explore the area, especially in the village. We can even visit a certain room or houses to continue the story. That's why I decided to put it on the top open world pixel art games list. Hope it will answer your question. Let's get back into the combat mechanism. It's kind of a tactical base, so our strategy is the main key to winning every single battle. We should know the enemy's next movement to be able to counter his attack. Each of the heroes will have a different element that will give a huge advantage and disadvantage when you understand the pattern. Unfortunately, the developer didn't make it as a no pay to win game, making so many players can't stay longer on it. Cassette Beast. What a hidden game. This game really make me feel like playing a console or a Nintendo Switch game pixel art on my phone. Just look at how graphic is really attractive with a combination of pixel art as a player appearance and how the 3D visual of the object and the area around is perfectly blended. Honestly, the main idea is quite unique because we will transform into a different form of a monster and music is the main battle theme. Attacking the enemy with our different skill will consume a variety of energy, which is it will recharge continuously along the new turn. The turn-based game system is the main concept and we can find the enemy on the open world map by approaching them to come into the battle. The storyline is a common young boy or a girl suddenly comes into a fantasy world where he doesn't know how to get back into his real world. So we should find out the main reason behind it. Moonstone Island. Before you download this game, make sure you know if you should become a Crunchyroll member to play it online, but trust me, you will love to play it because it has a very different gameplay than the other pixel game. Basically, the game has a great combination of story-driven and also features. So the main storyline is, it will show how the perfect relationship between the main character and also his parent, and how his dream to become an alchemist is to be able to save more people. As an open world pixel art game, it's pretty satisfying when we can do planting of fruit and vegetables to collect the resources. But also, we should always focus on strengthening our path by incoming monster. The monster will appear in random time, so preparing your path to increase his combat power is the best way to survive. The game's combat mechanism is a turn-based game RPG. Maintaining the energy is the only way to win the combat because his skill will need a lot of energy. 9 Down Remake RPG finally has a new remake with a better visualization, especially on the shadow and how the fire glare looks so realistic. It has a combination of 3D and pixel art graphics that make the game look way better. The main gameplay is 100% the same with the previous version. The only difference between the last version is that only on the graphic have a better enhancement. How to play is still the same. That makes the player who want to play it don't need to learn how to play. It has a dungeon and story base where we should be active on asking the elder to know about the next mission. Do an exploration about the cave or a dungeon is the main thing we should consistently do, and even you can multiply your experience to strengthen your hero by grinding the monster. It's because the monster will have a short period of time to respawn. Once an equipment is done, then the hero's customization of the characters will be adjusted to make the appearance adjusted based on equipment you are wearing. There is an important indicator we should always check, which is the energy, to do a rolling to avoid any incoming attack. Anyway, we can use 2 different weapons on our left and right hand. Leystone Story. The number of players who are playing this game is quite weird. Only 10,000 players are downloading it. It should get bigger attention since the game represents a beautiful pixel art style. This game has a semi-open world concept where we should get into a dungeon to explore and hunt the monster. There are so many different battle arenas available to visit, like a plant area, cave area, mine area, and also lava area. Each of the areas will have a different equipment drop, so we should visit a certain places to find out your desired equipment or items. It's not only about killing the monster, but also we should try to plant some corpse and get the ingredients to cook. It's getting interesting, right? That's how the main gameplay works. In a team, there are 3 main heroes available, and all of them are switchable through a recruiting system that we can get by using an in-game gold, so it's not through a gacha. Evo Creo 2. If you love to play a Pokemon pixel art game then this game is the best one you should play. The new sequel is just released with a better improvement from the graphic and how relaxed the music background is. Of course, it will affect your screen time in a longer time to play it. The main gameplay is exactly the same, where we will have to pick a different main Pokemon, but we call with a Creo on this game. But also capturing a random monster is possible to do as long as you have the item to capture it. Which means switching the Creo is possible to adjust the fighting style of the enemies. Of course, this strategy is good to keep alive. There are a lot of hidden treasure chests we can collect but need a certain way to get it. First of all, try to always keep following the main story. If you want to gain your Creo EXP, then try to look at the enemy around the bushes. Brown Dust 2 Adventure RPG. I have one word to describe this game, which is perfection. The graphics are absolutely gorgeous. I really love how they turn this game into an attractive visual. It looks like a pixel art game but gets an enhancement better in visualization. I'm pretty sure you will love the story because we are able to switch the story with so much selection. Each of the journey can continue, so you will have a lot of variety of stories and never get bored. I really love that the combat mechanism is really tactical and needs a high strategy to win. Like we should set the exploding item to the enemy by kicking it to the target range area. Try to control or rotate your main camera angle to get a better point of view. Even we can set it by a top-down perspective. It's kind of a collection-based game, so doing a gacha to collect a unique equipment, weapon, and also get the highest tier hero. Honestly, it's not a pay-to-win game. The gacha rate is quite high though. Unfortunately, the game size is quite high, so make sure you are thinking about it before downloading the game. Bonus: Nightingale. I wish the developer would make it to progress faster. We want to see it released globally because it has a very good graphic of pixel art games. The visual remind me of Octopath Traveler, especially the combination of light and shadow and sun glare that looks so unreal. The battle mechanism is a turn-based game with a nice scale visual effect will easily attract you to play. One more thing, I have experienced the beta testing and I see how we will meet such a long storyline before we are able to explore the world and fight against the monster. These all are the best pixel art art open world games on mobile, and also our team try to combine with 2D graphic open world game because these two types of visual have a similarity. Remember to like this video and see you on the next list. Thanks.